8 games on the board tonight, and I will be honest with you, the model is avoiding more spreads than I avoid my notifications on a Monday morning. But do not worry, because we found 3 absolutely beautiful plays hiding in this slate, and I am giving them all away for free right now. Let us get into it. Welcome back to Sports Bet IQ Daily, the channel that does all the boring math stuff so you can focus on the important things in life like actually winning your bets. If you are new here, subscribe and hit the bell right now because we drop daily NBA picks every single game day, and your bank account will personally thank you later. 8 games tonight, 3 best bets locked and loaded. Let us go. Starting with Memphis versus Detroit at 6:30. Memphis has 10 players out tonight. 10. At this point, Memphis is not a basketball team. They are a group chat that nobody is responding to. Detroit is minus 1,100 on the money line, which means Vegas looked at Memphis and said, yeah, we are going to need you to mortgage your house just to bet on these guys. The model avoids the spread and the total here completely, and honestly, the model has better judgment than most people I know. Low confidence on both sides. No play here. Watch this one for pure comedy purposes only. Next up, New York Knicks versus Indiana Pacers. Indiana is 15-51 and somehow still showing up every night, and I genuinely respect the commitment. New York is projected to win by 12 points, and Vegas has the Pacers as plus 470 underdogs. Indiana has 7 players out tonight, which means they are running a full starting lineup of guys who found out they were starting approximately 45 minutes ago. The model avoids both the spread and the total here. Low confidence on all sides. No play. Indiana, you tried. You really tried. Phoenix Suns versus Toronto Raptors at 6:30. The model projects Toronto winning 108-104 at home as minus 180 favorites. The spread is marked avoid, but the total has a lean. Vegas has the total at 218.5, and the model projects 211.3, a 7-point gap suggesting the under. Not the strongest signal we have ever seen, but enough of a lean to take note of. Low confidence on the spread. Stay away from that side. Slight lean toward the under if you are feeling it, but do not bet the house on this one. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Dallas Mavericks at 6:30, and this is where things get interesting for our first best bet of the night. Cleveland is projected to absolutely dismantle Dallas, winning 118-103. Vegas has the total at 231.5, but the model projects only 220.8, a massive 10.7-point gap screaming under. Dallas is 22-44, and their offense has been moving slower than a government website lately. Cleveland is going to clamp down defensively, and this game is going to be uglier than a Tuesday morning without coffee. The spread is marked avoid, but the total is a completely different story. My pick, under 231.5, Cavaliers versus Mavericks. Confidence, 9 out of 10. This is best bet number 2 tonight. 10-point model gap on a game featuring one of the worst offenses in the league. The under here is cleaner than my search history. New Orleans Pelicans versus Houston Rockets at 7 p.m., and this total has me genuinely excited. Houston is projected to win 125-115 at home. A 10-point Rockets victory, but forget the spread for a second because the total is where the real money is tonight. Vegas has it at 225.5 and the model projects 239.9. That is a 14-point gap. 14, Houston is averaging over 120 points at home this season, and New Orleans has the defensive intensity of a team that has completely given up on everything. The over here is not just good, it is the kind of play that makes you text your friends at halftime like I told you so. My pick, over 225.5 Pelicans versus Rockets. Confidence 10 out of 10. This is best bet number 3, and honestly, it might be the cleanest play on the entire slate. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Golden State Warriors at 9 p.m. Minnesota is projected to win 116-111 on the road, and the model avoids both the spread and the total here. Golden State has 3 players out with 2 more questionable, which means their rotation is thinner than my patience for bad beats. Low confidence on both sides. No play here. Moving on quickly. Utah Jazz versus Portland Trail Blazers at 9 p.m. And this is our best bet number 1 tonight. Portland is projected to win 123-109. A 14-point Trail Blazers victory. Utah has 6 players out tonight, and Vegas has Portland as minus 950 favorites. Now the spread is marked avoid because covering 14.5 is always risky. But the total, the total is beautiful. Vegas has it at 235.5, and the model projects 231.3, a 4.2-point gap, suggesting the under. Utah's offense with 6 players out is going to look like a pickup game at the local YMCA, and Portland is not exactly known for running up the score. A slow, grinding Portland win with Utah barely functioning on offense. My pick, under 235.5 Jazz versus Trail Blazers. Confidence 9 out of 10. Depleted Jazz roster plus a Portland team that grinds out wins equals points, drying up fast. Take the under. Closing out the slate, Chicago Bulls versus LA Clippers at 9:30. Chicago has 8 players out tonight, 8. Their roster is so depleted that I genuinely feel bad writing about it, almost. The model projects the Clippers winning 117-109, and the spread confidence is low, so we are staying away from that side. The total has a medium confidence lean to the under at 234.5 versus a model projection of 226.6. An 8-point gap. Not strong enough for a best bet, but worth noting if you're looking for action in the late slate. All right, top 3 best bets tonight. The plays I would tattoo on my forearm and point to confidently at halftime. Best bet number 1, under 235.5 Utah Jazz versus Portland Trail Blazers. Utah has 6 players out and is going to be running a rotation that would struggle in a Tuesday night rec league. Portland grinds out low-scoring wins at home, and the model projects this coming in well under the total. 4-point model gap plus a depleted Jazz roster plus a defensive Portland team equals an under that practically cashes itself. Confidence, 9 out of 10. Best bet number 2, under 231.5 Cleveland Cavaliers versus Dallas Mavericks. 10-point model gap. Dallas offense moving in slow motion. Cleveland defense locking everything down. Vegas set this total 10 points higher than where the model projects the final score. That is not a line. That is an invitation. Take the under and enjoy watching Cleveland make Dallas look like they forgot the rules of basketball. Confidence, 9 out of 10. Best bet number 3, over 225.5 New Orleans Pelicans versus Houston Rockets. 14-point model gap. Houston dropping 125 at home. New Orleans defense that is checked out for the season like a hotel guest at 11 a.m. This over is so obvious, the model practically filled out the bet slip for us. Confidence 10 out of 10. If you only play one game tonight, this is the one. All lines are live on DraftKings and FanDuel right now. Links in the description below. Check both before you place anything because half a point on a total has saved our picks more times than I care to admit. New users, grab your free bets down there. The sportsbook is literally handing you money to get started, and it would be rude not to take it. That is your complete breakdown for tonight's 8-game NBA slate. Top 3 best bets. Under 235.5 Jazz Portland, under 231.5 Cavs Dallas, and over 225.5 Rockets Pelicans. Drop a comment telling me which plays you are riding tonight. And if you somehow fade all 3 and win, I respect the audacity, but I cannot explain it. Subscribe right now for daily picks every single game day. Let's get paid. This content is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Sports betting involves financial risk. Must be 21 plus in the U.S. or 19 plus in Canada and located in a legal betting jurisdiction to wager. Please bet responsibly. Gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.